EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Turn the light on. They should be all over here.
First and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They're not all right here. They're either right here or I put them. Yeah, they should. Yes, they should be right here then.
How opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Here's 2nd and 8. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pass caught, a roll right side. He's still on his feet. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
What are you doing? Did you find him? Huh? You did? Yeah?
Oh. The evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Cousins to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, it's no secret
you got him?
Trouble this year with interceptions.
What'd I tell you? What was that?
Bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he gets us up just shy of the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Running free at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
To throw, it's May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down. The Patriots at 5-3 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
May going to give it to Henderson. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
From the gun again to Henderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 60 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yards that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
23 yards, the final tally. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get it inside the 35. When you look at this Patriots defense, they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
To throw is Cousins. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing, Cousins. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins here going to change the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Robinson's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being hauled against them.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson again. And not a whole lot there as they get him down at about the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Quick throw complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Huh, baby?
They'll run for it.
Love you too.
And they wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. The left side caught by Diggs. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
On play action, May. Now loose football. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And the defense has come up with it. Well, CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
To the air, May. Short throw, he's got Kraft. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw with May. It's complete to Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30.
19 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 5. On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw, Cousins. Oh, that'll be incomplete. And he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Yo.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now Cousins going to change it up.
Hey, Steamer. Black.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, King. First. Hey, no, easy. Yo. Wait, son.
Now Cousins. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Pats at the line, ready to go. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. They go play action now. May. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's good for a Patriots. First down.
Looking to throw. May. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henderson. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they go play action with May. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a pickup of 7, and it is also the final play of the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And that is no good. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Thing about a revolution, you don't plan it. I didn't manage it. There just happened to be a lot of people that agree with me. I happen to be the fortunate.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half, because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's May. This is caught by Williams. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That's complete to Moody. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Harold Landry in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw, it's May. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around.
Hey, we're good, we're good. 300. Leave it, bring up 48. Good route here.
2nd and 5. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
First. Listen to me.
Cousins to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Pass caught, Arroyo right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll run with Robinson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Play fake. Cousins. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Marcus Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Cousins now. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Again, it's Henderson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive. On the third interception. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a fifth straight victory. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two.
They're going to try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They start on the ground with Robinson here. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
I think they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Where the hell you go? Oh, take this shit off, boy.
50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today.
You're playing some old pants shorts, bro.
Multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a party gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Hey, no, easy.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
23 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing. Cousins. This pass is caught by London. And he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Cousins here going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Elijah Arroyo. A 9-yard touchdown grab. Cousins will try and throw. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Falcons 16.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
Son, you just need to find some shorts, my boy. Find some shorts that fit. Huh?
And I can see the officials.
It doesn't matter if they missed this shot. Junior? You check over here?
He did have a receiver in the area, but
I'll help you in a second.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4.
On third down, here's Henderson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Can you fit those shorts? You can wear those shorts. Put them on the seat then.
If they can't stop him here. They'll throw with May. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And
okay.
Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
To the air, May. That's caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion.
See him back yet?
Second and a couple. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Pats have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now Cousins. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll swing this out to Henderson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter
With the shirt, yeah, they put a different shirt on. Where your Kobe White shirt at?
To the right side, this is Henderson.
Huh? Your Kobe White shirt that you got from when we was at the damn thing.
They run once more with Henderson. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. One last shot now for Cousins. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.